Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's Coach Fatimah back with another video for OutstandingPersonalRelationships.com. And today I have my older brother, Christopher. We lovingly call Chris. And we had some questions. I had some questions sent to me about being a relative of someone that practices polygyny. So I have at least maybe 5 or 6 questions that he's going to answer. And just a little background on him. He's older than me. Thank God somebody finally is. Because Lord knows my co-wife and my husband aren't. Right? So, Chris is a father, and he has a daughter who's, what, 21? 23?
No, she's 22. We'll be 23 in August.
I have the 21-year-old old people. Okay. And then you have a son who's how old?
17 months.
And we lovingly call him Boogie. If you do hear him, he's here, and we're just trying to get this done so that we can give it to the people so that everybody all around feels supported. So let's jump right into these questions. Question number 1. All right. Question number 1, after I get into this iPad, and this is part of the candid co-wife conversations. We're going to be interviewing a couple family members that we've picked out. My brother's my favorite sibling, so that's why he's here. And he knows why. That's why he's laughing. Okay, question number 1. How do you feel about polygyny overall?
Overall, I'd be, I think I'm open-minded to it.
You all right with
it? Yeah.
I'm all right. And why is that? For the people. There's no wrong answers here. This is his perspective.
Right. I guess in aspect you would be getting twice the help. You would, and hopefully, and as they say, it takes a village to raise the child and family anyway. So, so with that being said, and just
like additional help.
It is additional help, but I mean, even having, I don't want to call it an option, but just, I mean, because sometimes you do just develop feelings for more than one person.
Yeah. Right.
This is kind of the way to go.
Yeah. Well, I like to tell people when they say, how can men love somebody, more than one person, and I have 7 children and he has 2. We love our children simultaneously. We don't love one over here, pause, and then love the other one. So I like that. I get it. I understand. Question number 2. Do you remember how you felt after you found out your sister was in polygyny?
I myself was shocked.
So you do remember?
I do remember.
Okay.
And
me too.
I remember
that too. I remember how I felt.
Yeah.
So you remember how you felt. Okay.
Yeah. I just I didn't see that one coming. Just knowing you all my life, I
didn't see it coming either. We were doubly shocked, so just in different years. But yeah, shock is I don't know. I agree with that. I was shocked as well. Yeah. But I think he's the man for the job. At this point, he better be.
Right.
9 years in, my brother knows. 9 years in, he's like one of the first people I told because I didn't want him to see them out and go, wait a minute, what is going on? I wanted him prepared, and I did tell my mother. So those 2 people and grandma, ooh,
right.
That was a toughie, but I told her to. Okay. The next one is, do you have any concerns for your sister as she is in polygyny, if any?
At this point now, I think you're
doing all right.
I think you're doing all right because
I
think you got it down.
I got it down. We have outstanding personal relationships, and make sure you guys visit our site, like and subscribe to this video and this channel. The next one is, as the oldest of her siblings, what would you like to see for her moving forward?
Just her continued, or your continued happiness. Just growth. Growth. And I mean, even as a mother, you're doing and have done an awesome job.
Well, thank you, sir. You've
So,
been a pretty good father to your
you.
children.
Thank you.
Everybody's mentally stable. We did all right,
Right.
coming from where we came from. Because we both, just a little background. We both come from places of brokenness or broken homes.
Right.
We do share the same father, different moms. I should have told you guys that at the beginning of the video, but I'm older and I forgot. So, so we have, in Islam, we're considered whole brother and sister because we come from the same father. Because I always have to, you guys come from an Islamic perspective because that's my culture. My brother's not Muslim. I hope he becomes Muslim one day. That's my prayer, my dua for him. But we're going to move on to the next question, which is, let's see, what are some challenges that you see day to day in marriage?
One of the biggest challenges I see day to day is just communication, and sometimes even lack thereof.
Yes. That's usually the problem.
It's, whether it all boils down to finance or anything else, communication is key to any of it.
I like that. We did a whole course for OPR, Outstanding Personal Relationships, about communication within the membership. So it was, we didn't collab on that answer. This is what came right out of his mouth. So this is so important because my co-wife and our husband, we said the same thing. That's the most important thing. And then everything else is up under there too. But one of the main things is communication. So that is important. I agree. The next one is, do you have, we'll go to this other one. I think it's more appropriate to put this one first. How do you stay out of it or stay in your own lane in regards to my life in polygyny?
Well, just primarily just out of respect for your privacy.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks for the same. I love you as my sister. I always have and always will, regardless.
Christopher, I love you.
And there's, I don't know.
One thing about my brother is he's never been the guy to go, what happened or who's doing what? When he says he doesn't really concern himself, he doesn't. Yeah. Because he's not nosy.
Well,
he's just not that guy.
I'm a strong believer in live and let live as well. So
yeah. And as long as I'm happy, I think he's the type of person, he's happy.
That's it.
If I'm not happy, then he knows there's a problem. Because when I'm not happy, I don't act right always.
That's true statement.
Out of the two of us, he's the more even-tempered one, especially growing up, and I was always the firecracker. But there's no lie in that. Everybody knows that. It knows me, and everybody knows that he's the quiet one that knows him. But I think that has much to do with being the brother of, what is it, 6? It was 6 sisters. Because our sister passed away. She had cancer. Brittany, she was 13 when she died in 2001. So I think it's 6.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well, no brothers for him.
Right.
Except for my husband, but the two of them are so busy they barely get to talk to each other. So
rough road.
Yeah. The next one is any advice that you can give to other people that have family members that are in polygyny, like any tips you can give them, like you stay out of it, live and let live, and
so I'm sorry, the question one more time.
Okay, it says, any advice that you can give to other people's family members from the outside looking in?
Be respectful of their space. They're not the ones in the relationship.
Yeah.
And to let you guys work on that aspect of it and stay. These are still your family members. Just don't turn your back on them. Still love them. Still be there for them.
And it's not contagious. You're not gonna catch it unless my husband cough on him real hard. But no, he already understands it. But do you think you'd ever practice it yourself?
That's a good question. I mean, the right situation would have to present itself, but I would honestly give it some thought.
Yeah.
I mean,
most men don't mind it. They don't mind it.
Well,
some have said, that's too much work. It's too big of a responsibility. But again, they have to be the right climate and the right partners, to even I don't know, to even entertain the thought. So it's a tall order. I've had friends say, you know what, if my husband did it, I'd laugh myself into oblivion because he can't even keep his life organized in his car, much less a whole nother person's life. But, and, I like to joke. My brother knows 90% of the time I act a buffoon on the phone. He laughs. We get off the phone until next week. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Come back to the co-wife, what is it? The Candid Co-Wife Conversations with outstandingpersonalrelationships.com. And if anybody's interested in my brother, you can hit me up. But I'm almost throw you out there. He's probably like, yikes, don't.
Hi.
He's a sweetie pie. Like I told you, this is the sibling that, I enjoy the most, but we're the older set, right. and the other ones are younger, and they got lost in translation. Scary. Those girls are scary. So I have a ball with him. But make sure you like, comment, share this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the blue notification bell so that every time we upload. I'll be back with my co-wife in my next video for the Candid Co-Wife Conversations. And remember that adding value to yourself is always priceless. I'll see you soon. Peace. Say bye, Chris.
Bye. Thanks for having me.